Welcome back to another Run Bike Mike video. My name is Mike. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Today, I wanted to talk about some tools that I purchased for my backyard trail builds this year and what I think of them so far. Let's get to it. If you guys have been here before, you know that I've got a backyard trail and you know that I love to build things on it. And being that it's a backyard trail and it's in the woods, it's a little too far to run an extension cord to pretty much every part of the trail. So I wanted to jump into some cordless tools. And the two that I decided to get were a reciprocating saw and a circular saw. I found that these two tools would probably be the most used for my backyard trail building, and I think it was a good choice in the end. If you're like me and you don't want to spend a small fortune on tools because you're a homeowner and you don't use them in your day-to-day life, well, Harbor Freight has some really good options now. They have several different lines of corded and cordless tools that are out there, and one that I've been really interested in is the Bauer line. The Bauer line is one of their tool systems that can go corded or cordless. In this particular case, I went with their cordless model, the reciprocating saw, and the circular saw. So let me go ahead and show you a few things that I like about them and the tools in action. So the first tool I want to talk about is the Bauer LithiumIon 20-volt reciprocating saw. I've really enjoyed this for trail maintenance. It's actually come in handy mostly for that, like cutting down fallen trees or branches, or even clearing out those little tiny stumps that like to stick up in the trail. This has worked really well. It's really lightweight. It's got a rubber coating on it and a rubber grip, so it reduces vibration and it's comfortable to use. One of the things that I really like is the quick attach for the blade. You just pull up on that lever, pop it into place there, and there you go. Your blade's attached. You also have an adjuster if your blade's really long like this, but you don't need a full cut of the full 9 inches of that blade. You can just extend that out and it'll prevent it from going any closer in on the blade. With the newer tools that are out now, everything seems to be quick releases, quick attach, and Bauer did a really good job with this one. The other thing that's really nice about this one is it's got a safety lock on it. Because I'm carrying this around the trail, that blade's exposed right out there. I may have it down by my side, and I don't want to just accidentally pull that trigger. It's got a lock on there that you can click on and off. That way you don't accidentally brush up against that and make the saw turn on. So that is the 20-volt Bauer reciprocating saw. I really am impressed. The next tool that I got was the 20-volt circular saw. I was really excited to get this one because being that a lot of the stuff that I build on the trail requires cutting of 2x4s, 2x6s, this will come in handy. If you guys watched the old post and roll video that I did, you saw that I was actually able to use this tool and this tool out on the trail while I was building the feature. So it was really nice to be able to put the boards on that feature and then draw a chalk line and actually cut it out there instead of having to bring all the wood back into the garage, use my circular saw in the garage or use my miter saw in the garage. I was able to take the tool out to the project, and that was super handy. Now this is a 6.5 inch blade. I bought a Diablo framing blade instead of the Bauer blade because I did not realize, and this was my fault, that this does not come with a blade whenever you purchase it. When they say tool only on the circular saw, they really mean tool only. Doesn't come with a battery, doesn't come with a blade. Now the reciprocating saw does come with a blade, but does not come with the battery. So other things that are nice about the circular saw is the adjustments are real easy to use. The blade guard is real easy to get out of the way. All of these angle adjustments are super simple, really easy to use, no problem at all opening and closing them. You don't have to worry about them accidentally opening and closing. They feel really tight and secure whenever they're locked in place. Another cool thing, a little surprise, they put a spot for the Allen key so you can remove the blade and put a new blade on, and you don't have to worry about hunting one of those down. It's always stored right here in the handle. That was a good option. I really like whenever manufacturers that require a tool to remove something from their product, they include it and they create a clever way of storing it. The only downfall of this particular saw is the way the battery installs. The Bauer line's indicator lights are on the front of the battery, not the back. So if you want to see how much battery you have left on this, it's really difficult. You can do it, but it's really difficult to get in there and hit that button on the battery. So let me take this battery off and show you. This is where the indicator light is. And so you see whenever you press it, it's on and off, on and off. There's no like delay. It doesn't just hit the button and it stays on for a minute, which that would be a nice feature if it had like a 2-second delay or a 3-second delay after you hit that button, those lights stayed on. That way you could hit the button, remove your finger from back over here and actually still see the lights. But that's not the option on this. I went with a singular 5 amp hour battery. And I was thinking about going with 2 lower amp hour batteries, but I knew that running these 2 tools were going to be really demanding and I wanted to get the bigger battery. I plan on going back and buying another battery. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the 5 amp hour or if I'll get the one that's right below that. But I'm really impressed with this. I've used these tools for multiple cuts for 30, 45 minutes at a time. And these things last for quite a while. This 5 amp hour is very impressive. I think it costs around 60 bucks, but whenever you buy it with a charger and a tool, you get a discount on the whole bundle, which is really nice. But you can buy these independently right at Harbor Freight. I bought this fast charger. This is their newer fast charger line, and it is supposed to charge these batteries quite a bit faster than the original charger. So far, I've been pretty impressed with it, but I've never had this down to 1 light in my use. Now, if you were using these for all day long, every day, yeah, you'd probably wear these batteries down pretty quick and you'd probably need multiples. But for an average homeowner, 1, maybe 2 of these, you'll never run out of power. These things are awesome. So there you go. That is the Bauer reciprocating saw and circular saw from Harbor Freight. I'm pretty impressed with these so far. I've just had them for about a month now. And as of right now, 0 disappointments with them. I am really glad that I went with these. The price point is perfect for a homeowner. The quality is great for just about anybody. If you're like me and you're just using these around your house and you're not using them for your daily tools, check out the Bauer line. I think you guys won't be disappointed with this. It seems to be really good quality stuff for the price that you get. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Have you ever tried the Bauer tools and what'd you think of them if you did? And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Most of you guys know, if you've been here before, I do things like backyard trail builds, mountain biking, running, and tools. These are all the things that I like and I enjoy. And if you like any of those things, make sure you subscribe. And if you want, you can click that join button. It's 99 cents a month and it helps the channel grow and you get my videos just a little bit early. But as always, get out there, run, bike, build, and just have fun. We'll see you in the next one.